Good Saturday morning, everybody. This is Stephen Ray. Hope all is well with you guys. And I am here on the social media platforms. And I wanted to do a quick little video and show you that there, of course, is the current slight risk that we have all the way from the Kentucky area, stretching all the way down into Louisiana and back into Arkansas, and basically the majority of Mississippi, as well as far as the northwestern and western portions of Alabama. Now, there, of course, are the counties and some of the cities that are underneath the slight risk, and this basically goes all the way from the Memphis, Tennessee metro area, all the way down to the Pine Belt of Mississippi, including the Hattiesburg, Mississippi area. Now, I do want to also mention that this is a slight risk, which means that there could be a couple of storms out there that could cause issues this afternoon and this evening across Mississippi, and then overnight, unfortunately, in the state of Alabama. And over here in the state of Alabama, it is basically from the cities of Anniston all the way down to Calera and Demopolis, and points off to the north and to the west. And for those of you down here in Mississippi, it basically, like I said, goes from Memphis, Tennessee, all the way down to Hattiesburg, Mississippi. And there, of course, you can see once again the marginal risk of severe weather basically goes from Louisville, Kentucky, all the way around to Panama City, Florida, and then back to the Louisiana and Texas border. Now, I do want to take this off, and we do have some encouraging news as of right now at 10:30 in the morning. There are no active severe weather warnings or watches in the state of Mississippi. However, we do have that line of severe storms later on that is starting to develop just across the state line by our neighbors over in Arkansas. And as you can see, I'm going to draw the line of severe storms that are developing, and these are going to be pushing off in this direction later this afternoon and this evening. Now, it does look like that it will push into the delta of Mississippi around 2 to 3 p.m. this afternoon. So you've got a little bit more time to prepare. But then around 2 and 3 p.m., it will be knocking on the door of places up here towards the area of Cleveland, Mississippi, Clarksdale, Mississippi, and the Hernando, Mississippi area, also South Haven. And then, of course, like I said, Cleveland and Indianola. You guys are going to be up first to Greenville, all the way down to Vicksburg and Natchez. And then, of course, it will continue to make its way across the state of Mississippi and pushing out of the southeastern portions of Mississippi by the time that we move into the early morning hours in the morning at around 2 a.m. So basically, across the state of Mississippi, this threat is going to be for the northwestern portions of the area around 3 p.m. this afternoon, lasting until 2 a.m. in the southeastern portions of the area. So all of Mississippi needs to be on alert for the potential of a couple of severe storms this afternoon, this evening, and then down here in the Pine Belt area, you need to be weather aware, I would say, after 8 p.m. this evening. So this is going to be a quick burst of severe weather. Now, I will tell you, once this line of storms that you can see is starting to develop right here south of Little Rock and just off to the east of Jonesboro, once that one line passes your location, you are done with severe weather, but it is going to be a slow mover across the area. So if you are ahead of it, you've got to wait on it and prepare for severe weather. But once this line passes your location, you will be completely done with severe weather. So it does not look like a setup that is going to be the individual supercells that we have to wait and wait and wait. It does look like, however, it is going to be a quick moving line of storms, like I said right here, that is developing over in Arkansas, and those could contain damaging winds in excess of 60 to 70, quarter to baseball sized hail. I'm sorry, quarter to golf ball sized hail, and a couple of tornadoes cannot be ruled out. I would expect for the northern portions of Mississippi to be put under a tornado watch later on this afternoon and this evening as well. And how far south this line makes it into Mississippi, we will just have to wait and see. And that, of course, is why the Storm Prediction Center put the southeastern portions of Mississippi in a marginal risk for severe weather, because we don't know how far this system is going to move into the state of Mississippi, and we don't know how far they are going to be severe into the state of Mississippi. So, once again, all is quiet, all is clear in the state of Mississippi right now. And like I said, I've said multiple times, the window of severe weather is going to be in the northwestern portions of Mississippi and the Delta. Your time threat is going to be between 3 p.m. and 8 p.m., and then moving to central Mississippi, places like Kosciuszko, Jackson, Ridgeland, and Madison, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., and then getting over here towards the area of Philadelphia, Meridian, Hattiesburg, Laurel, and Ellisville from 8 p.m. until 2 a.m., and then it is completely out of the state of Mississippi. But like I said, once this line of storms that is developing over here south of Little Rock and east of Jonesboro, once that line passes your area, you will be done with severe weather for the day. So it is going to be a quick moving line of storms once it moves over your area. However, it is going to take a long time to traverse the state of Mississippi, and that is why there is an 11-hour window of severe weather potential across the state of Mississippi. And like I said, no active warnings and no active watches are in effect right now. And I'm going to sign off here on social media. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. And the first time that a tornado warning is issued for any part of Mississippi, I will be right back here providing severe weather coverage. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. And if I don't see you this afternoon or this evening, that means that there are no active tornado warnings. And if there are active tornado warnings, I will be right here on social media providing severe weather coverage as needed on here on Facebook, Twitter, and of course YouTube. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. God bless, and as needed, I will be back.